Kim Kardashian covered her face and wore a bizarre dress with a weird shape. Hailey Bieber and Selena Gomez met face to face hours after their social media feud, and there were plenty of celebrities to witness everything. So let's get into it. There were so many celebrities at the Academy Museum Gala, and I can't believe that Kim Kardashian was wearing this around so many actors and singers, wearing this flesh-colored quadruple boob dress with a bizarre mask on top of it. I mean, comment below, guys. This has to be one of Kim's worst looks yet. She was wearing Maison Margiela, and it kind of reminds me of her Balenciaga look that she wore on the Met carpet, but this actually looks way worse than the Met Gala look. I actually didn't mind this as much. I mean, compared to the 4 boobs that we're getting now. And not only was it a poor-fitting dress, but she had a hard time moving around in this dress. She couldn't see.
That's worse. Yeah. I feel like we did this last time. But I can see you now. Can't see anything.
Very good, beautiful. I got you right there.
This person said that Kim should always wear a bag over her head, maybe a bigger bag to hide the fat rolls too, which I don't think Kim Kardashian has fat rolls, but I think anyone would have some kind of a roll when you're stuffing it all into that. She does say that she has her full hair and makeup done underneath the mask, but she liked the look because it reminds her of her own brand, Skims.
Final touches.
Mario, do I look okay?
Makeup looks amazing, yes.
It's good.
Hair and makeup is
All that hard work, guys.
The hair is amazing.
I feel like I always do this to Mario, though. This is like... Yes. Yeah. Okay.
It looks amazing.
Somebody's bringing up her ex-husband, saying that she's turning into Kanye, which I think Kim has like 3 ex-husbands? Am I right? At least one other one. Somebody said Mario says that the makeup looks amazing. Obviously, he's trolling.
Makeup looks amazing, yes.
And that is by far her best look, so some people are liking it. I mean, you guys know I am no fashion expert. I'm over here wearing my Sloan sweatshirt, so I don't know what's good or not. Maybe, maybe I need to walk back my statement. Maybe the 4 boobs are in.
What makes you decide to wear something that completely covers your face?
Honestly, I flew in my favorite makeup artist, Mario, from New York, and this is kind of a last-minute thing, so I'm sure he's not so happy with it, or maybe
Wait, you had your makeup done and then you did this?
Yeah, full hair and makeup, yeah, for this. I'll probably take it off upstairs to eat, right?
How do you eat with that?
You don't. You just don't. I ate before to make sure that I was okay, but I could see.
I could see your face. I could see the lids and the. Yes, I could see the lashes.
Yeah.
Is it hot?
No.
She's always committed to the fashion bit, and I low-key love it. This person writes, the covered face motif is signature Margiela. Maybe that Met Gala was that Met Gala Margiela? Okay, yeah, so according to ChatGPT, it looks like Balenciaga did her 2021 look, which I don't know much about Maison Margiela versus Balenciaga. I just know Balenciaga has an evil side to them. Speaking of evil, who the hell commented this thing down here? Somebody said that she had a procedure. Celebs just be doing stuff. Yeah, it's probably for attention. Somebody else said that she misses Kanye. There was more than just Kim Kardashian at this event, so the event itself is called the Academy Museum Gala. It hasn't been around long. It started in 2021, and they're held in October right before award show season. And I guess it's a time where a bunch of celebrities get together and raise money that goes towards education or public programs, and it all involves, I believe, the arts, like movies, music. That's why we have a variety of stars here. I thought Hilary Duff looked the best last night. I did not anticipate seeing her, but now that she's signed to Atlantic Records, she's getting back into the business. So we're going to see a lot more Hilary, which I don't mind. This is just so much more pleasing to look at instead of that crinkly bag that was all over Kim. She looks really good here. And everyone online is living for Hilary Duff. Somebody said it's a really good dress and a really good color on her. Beautifully styled, very vibrant. The red lipstick is the cherry on top. Everything is fun and bright. There's no clash of vibes. Somebody said that she's also really tiny height-wise, and this dress makes her look really tall, which I did see there were clips of her holding up her dress as she was walking along.
Purple is your color, girl. Purple is your color.
There's a reason why Hollywood stars always seem to walk away from scandals untouched. Just like there's a reason why Morgan & Morgan is America's largest injury firm. Most regular people, including me, don't have a legal army behind them. And if you're injured in an accident, insurance companies try their best to pay you as little as possible. That is where Morgan & Morgan comes in. With over 1,000 attorneys and 100 offices across the country, they are built to fight for regular people, not corporations. In Florida, a client was offered $350,000 by an insurance company. Morgan & Morgan stepped in and got them $12 million. Prior results do not guarantee a similar outcome, but these stories are what they do every day. And it's easier than ever. You don't have to deal with those piles of paperwork. You also don't have to pay anything up front. You could even start your claim right now within minutes by using your phone. You could get started by scanning the QR code on the screen using your phone's camera. Remember, the fee is free unless they win. If you ever find yourself injured, then check out Morgan & Morgan. Again, you could start your claim today by scanning the QR code or visiting the link in my description below. It's fast, it's simple, and it could change everything. Somebody else we saw at the party was Kendall Jenner and Hailey Bieber. I do not know what these ladies are doing for the Academy, but Hailey was there and her dress was pretty interesting. Looks like she wore like hip pads on the sides to give her that Kardashian-esque body, but interesting outfit. What do you guys think of this in the comments below? I mean, I think the brown print is really cool. I don't really care for the corset thing in the middle. I feel like it was like a brown all the way around. I wouldn't mind it. But a little bit awkward that she was at the same event as Selena Gomez after Selena commented on their recent feud just like hours before. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, go and watch yesterday's video. But here is Selena with her husband. I was going to say her man, but now he's her husband, Benny Blanco. I'm also not a fan of what Benny was wearing on his shoes, these kind of like slipper things. I feel like they're a little bit too informal for where he's at. Like I said, Selena and Hailey were just in the headlines, so it's a little bit weird that they were at the same party together. I wonder if they avoided each other the entire night. They must have. Or do you guys think that they like squashed their beef? I don't think so. I feel like Hailey and Kendall are there together for a reason. Like, you know, Kendall's kind of protecting Hailey from whatever Selena could do. I don't know. She, you know, when you're in feuds and fights, you make things up. Selena said, just leave the girl alone. She can say whatever she wants. It doesn't affect my life whatsoever. It's just about relevance, not intelligence. Be kind. This was in response to Hailey saying that there's no brands that inspire her, including Selena's. Selena said, all brands inspire me, and there's room for everyone, and hopefully we can all stop.
I actually feel like your household is very much in my household right now because I've been wearing all of the Road products and I've been listening to your husband's albums on repeat.
We love swag.
I love swag, but I can't figure out if I'm a swag 1 or if I'm a swag 2.
And I think that's the point.
Is that the point?
There's something for everyone.
So you haven't been listening to one more than the other?
I haven't, no.
No.
I haven't.
I think I'm listening to swag 2.
I would have guessed that about you.
Do you think that?
Yeah. I feel like there's more like ballads and like...
No, but then I miss swag 1.
It's a Bieber household.
Jenna Ortega was there wearing, it looks like a piece of metal. She's been doing this lately, wearing just kind of like a piece of metal and then some bottoms. There's something interesting about her. She got a little too comfortable on the set of Wednesday, but here's George Clooney wearing probably exactly what he's worn to every award show. He never changes, but you know what? He looks good, so you don't want to change what's not broken. Demi Moore was actually one of my favorites of the night. Her dress looks so nice. She looks great. Her hair looks great. She looks like a really, like a beautiful, like Real Housewife. Like I'd love to see her on some type of Real Housewife, even though she's probably way above that.
Me on the left, and Lucy just to me on the left. Me on the left. To me on the left. Anthony! Lucy! Me, big smile in the front there. Wait, should we do a Charlie's Angels remix?
I like Charlie XCX, but I did not love this dress, but it's kind of on brand for her. It reminds me of when Kesha wore a trash bag on the red carpet. Here's Addison Rae, who I actually saw in concert last night, so I'm excited to see her. And this dress looks nice. I saw some people talking about her lip being like the wrong type of color, and I guess you would need a zoom in for that, but I don't know the first thing about makeup. Did not love Dakota Fanning's dress. I love Dakota Fanning, but just the fit of it felt a little bit awkward. But yeah, it's all right. I wonder if there was a theme they were supposed to follow. Sydney Sweeney did not look happy on the red carpet in her pictures. I don't know if she's trying to like give it like a smoldering look, but she kind of looked pissed off in all of her pictures. But people were trolling her in the comments after a clip went viral of her talking about the Oscars.
What is this feeling like when you're hearing Oscar buzz for you?
Oh man, I mean, I'm just so appreciative that people are watching this film and recognizing all the hard work that's gone into it. I always say, like, I did it for Christy, and that's all that matters, because she's one of the most inspiring women I've ever met. But I can't wait for people to see it.
Somebody says, if she gets an Oscar, Hollywood is officially dead. Is Oscar buzz in the room with us? Somebody else asked. And no one is saying Oscar buzz about Sydney Sweeney, The Delusion. Now, I don't know the first thing about, like, which movie would she possibly get an Oscar for? So it looks like the films that she could potentially get an Oscar for would be Christy, which is the biopic of her playing this boxer. There's Echo Valley, which is an Apple original film. I didn't watch that. There's also The Housemaid that will be coming out in December. There was also Americana and Eden that came out, but Americana was such a flop. There's no way. I didn't mind Olivia Rodrigo's outfit on the red carpet. I didn't love it, and I do love Olivia. I actually like her after party outfit a lot more. I just think it's more interesting. Here's Joey King. Every time I see her, I think about Gypsy Rose, but I think this dress is beautiful, especially how it's cut out. It's so interesting. I can't really tell how it's all attached. Elle Fanning was getting so many comments about her look, and not good ones either. I don't know what's going on with the Elmo underneath. It looks like she's Elmo coming out of, like, her, gonna rip off the Elle Fanning outfit. It's gonna be Elmo.
Well, I am filming. I'm in the middle of filming, so Effie has been, she's on the screen right now. Some good looks, good outfits.
People love her in the comments saying that she's so lovely. Am I the only one who thinks that she doesn't sound that excited? Somebody said, I think it's a mix of not wanting to say too much. Elle Fanning, my love. Everyone cheered. Are you guys excited for her new project she's teasing? Here's Cara Delevingne. I mean, it's okay. I feel like this outfit, maybe it seems like almost too mature for how, like, Cara is and how she's reads as a celebrity. She's known for being a little bit more chaotic, like kind of like a Charlie XCX. Somebody said that Cara looks great considering she was in an absolute state a year or so ago. Leave her be. I mean, she was a hot mess at that one airport. I'll never forget. So I'm glad she's doing well.
Fans and friends are starting to worry a lot about Cara Delevingne. She was seen last week at a California airport after deboarding a flight on Jay-Z's private jet. Supposedly, right before this, she spent a week in the desert at Burning Man. 2 days ago, her close friend, actress Margot Robbie, was seen leaving Cara's home clearly upset. Last night, she also missed her own New York Fashion Week event.
Again, Naomi Watts, same vibe as, like, Cara. Like, is it Cara or Cara? I'm like going to say it differently every single time. Cara, either way, neither of them should have worn this. This, again, just Naomi Watts looks like, Grandma Watts. Maybe she is a grandma, which is good for her. I don't think she is. I just think this dress, plus it's all very blue, which is harsh. It makes people kind of look gray. Here's Divine. Here, it looks like she's wearing a cloud over her dress. She's typically really great on the red carpet too, so I was a little bit sad to see her walking around with, it looks like a cloud. It looks like it's a little piece of little bear holding on to her. I don't know why, but at least it's not like a rainy cloud. We saw Brenda Song and her husband Macaulay Culkin on the red carpet looking happy as ever. He even painted his nails, I guess, to match her dress or maybe his tuxedo. I didn't know I think he got his nails painted. I don't even know if she does have hers. But yeah. Cute. Your kiss reminds me of like what I imagine like how the Chrisleys kiss, and they barely touch lips. Something about him gives me a little bit of Todd Chrisley vibes. This person said, I'm so jealous of their love. I'm so happy for them. Brenda is so stunning. I love that he matched his nails to his suit. First thing I noticed, the color's great. Okay. Jacob Elordi was also on the red carpet. Here's a clip of him being interviewed.
You've been a busy boy.
Yeah, I feel like it, yeah. It's a good thing to be.
I like the stash.
Thank you very much. I got it from
Or is it just...
Nah, I'm just trying to be like my dad.
Yeah. Your dad's a stash guy?
Yeah, and he's a stud.
He's a stud. You're a stud.
Thank you.
I almost feel like that reporter wanted to get with Jacob Elordi. I got a little uncomfortable for a second. Close your eyes because these are the new underwears by Kim Kardashian. And of course, she was asked about this on the carpet. I saved it for the end because these things make me feel like I need to gag. Like what? Whose choice was this?
Let's talk about the new, what is it, the underwear line, like the Merkins? Where did that come from?
Yes, the Merkins. That was just a fun idea that I had. There was a shoot and someone wanted to like have hair down there once, and I was like, couldn't this just be easy and have it on a thong? And so we made that happen. I had no idea that it would be
That it's sold
a
out.
lot of reaction and would sell out in a few minutes.
So is there another product you want to launch that you just so unexpected?
So there will be some things. I think it's always fun to mix it up, right? We have our nipple bra, we have our butt and hip shapewear, we have our merkins. You never know what will surprise you with.
There's no explaining away this Kim. I think it's so weird and gross, and it's probably all just for a viral moment. Somebody said, how Kanye of her? Is Kanye still styling her? And we are really living in the Hunger Games. This was a star-studded event, and I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below. It was pretty crazy to see how many different people were there from music, movies, TV. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments below, and I'll see you in a new video soon. Bye, guys.